Do you want stronger knees? Here's the secret. It's not just about the knee. It's really about the muscles that are around the knees that you have to focus on in order to have healthy knees. What's going on, guys? This is Dr. Schilling with Secoya Health here in Woodbury. Today I'm going to break down the 5 exercises that you can use to strengthen your knees so you can enjoy pain-free knees for decades. Okay? So let's top in number 1. The quad sets. Okay? Easy example. Now, if you can't sit on the floor like this, maybe you have to put your arms behind your back and stretch like this, but it's fine. Imagine your knees has a slight bend, and your quad set is you're basically going to straighten your legs and you're going to push your knee down against the ground. You don't have to touch it, but push your knee down and hold it there for 5 seconds. You're basically firing your quad as hard as you can go in order to activate the quads, and you can use that as an indication. Okay, so this is going to really focus on the vastus medialis, which is part of the quad that helps track your kneecap. And what it's going to do is going to help stabilize that kneecap. So any of you who have tracking issues with their kneecap going medial or lateral, that can be a big problem. So doing the quad sets and strengthening that VMO, the middle teardrop part of your knee, super helpful. Let's talk about number 2, straight leg raises. So I'll get here in a position. You're going to keep one leg bent. Let's do the opposite leg. And then you're going to focus on, let's see if I can do this. You're going to raise your other leg up to the level of your knee and back down. Now you're working on the rectus femoris here, okay? This is also going to strengthen your quad in general, and you're basically going to strengthen those quads, which is going to help support that knee, okay? It strengthens your quads without straining the knee, okay? No stress on the knee here. You might get a cramp, it might feel weak and fatigued, but that's okay. It's going to help you prevent pain, okay? Let's talk about number 3, wall sits. Now, you can get any wall you want. Use the trusty old desk here. You put your butt against it and you drop down, okay? So that you're basically imagining you have a chair underneath you. Now, start off with 15 seconds, get a timer out. You can work up to 30 seconds, and if you're really an overachiever, go-getter, you can work up to a minute or more, okay? That's really helpful for your quads. Now, the next, number 4, is going to be the step-ups. Now, I brought a trusty old stool here. Typically, when you're starting off, use something that's 6 inches tall. Doesn't have to be too crazy. If you are not very stable, for those of us who are in the latter part of our lives, the twilight, if we will, the elder years, oftentimes our balance systems are not very helpful. Now, I would say you got to focus on the feet for that, okay? Get your feet connected to your brain again, but that's for a different story. So, get something small to start off with. You're going to practice stepping up. So you put your foot on there and you step up. Nice and slow. And down. The key is slow your speed. The more time under tension you have, the stronger you can make your legs. Okay, now I would encourage you to step down back and step down forward. I'll explain this. You'll watch here. Put your foot on the stool or wherever you're stepping on, and you're going to load your quad. You're going to step up, and then you step down forward. Now this is a lot harder than going backward. It's going to build a lot more strength. And you go back up and back down. Okay, and you're going to switch sides. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time, so you step right up, nice and slow. See, I let my foot collapse, okay? My foot collapsed inward, which means my knee went inward, okay? So you step up and down, and step up and down, okay? That's super helpful. Now, if you feel unstable when you're doing this, hold on to a countertop, hold on to a wall, whatever you need to do. The key also is if this is your foot on the stool, on whatever you're stepping on, make sure you're doing a short foot. So it looks like this. You're going to shorten your arch. Imagine you're going to drag your toes across. See how my hand is picking up off the stool? That's going to help you feel more stable. It's going to engage your foot because most people's feet are basically asleep. I didn't have enough attention on my body because I was trying to talk at the same time. So great helpful tool. This is going to strengthen and improve balance. It's going to help you really get that time under tension, as I mentioned a minute ago, which is going to help you feel much more control on your descent. And the more control you have, the safer you are to move your body, okay? Now, last but not least, you're going to need an exercise band or something like that. They're pretty inexpensive. You can go to, I don't know, Dick's Sporting Goods, Target, order them off Amazon. They come in sets and stuff like that. So this is called a terminal knee extension, okay? So you're going to want to sit in a chair, and you're going to loop your strap around your ankle. I like to do it twice, okay? That way it doesn't have a chance to come off. Okay, now you're basically focused on the last if I can do this. The last 30 degrees. So about here to here, here to here. That's really what you're focusing on. So I'm going to try and do this so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take my opposite foot. I'm laying the strap down on the floor. Okay, and I'm putting my foot on top of it. Okay, so you can see how, now I sit back and I extend the last 30 degrees. Now you need adequate pressure on the opposite foot so the strap doesn't come shooting out. Okay, so you extend and back, and extend and back. See, I started slipping there. Last 30 degrees. This is the last 30 degrees is the most crucial for walking and running and jumping and things like that. So just strap the band around your ankle, if you will, and then straighten against that resistance. That's super helpful. Remember, time under tension is critical. The more time you can spend under tension, you're going to hit every fiber, every intermediate fiber of that muscle. It's going to get stronger each time. So start with 2 sets, do 10 reps each. Just keep it simple. Try to do that 3 times a week. Okay, you will be stronger and more confident. You'll be much more assertive in how you're moving your body. You'll be much less injury prone, and you will be much less apt to fall and trip over things because you're just going to have stronger legs. Okay, stronger legs equals stronger knees. Okay, the whole reason you're here, we're talking about knee pain. Okay, so after 8 weeks, you're basically going to have 50% less pain. I would even argue you probably have 100% less pain, but everybody's different. Outcomes differ by person. And this is going to rival anti-inflammatory meds. So instead of taking ibuprofen, aspirin, Tylenol, whatever you might be taking for an NSAID, just do these exercises and you can feel way better, way faster. So, target your knee pain by focusing on your quads. And that's where you're going to get the big bang for your buck. Between the glutes and the quads, this is the way you have strong legs forever. That's why I can sit like this, because I practice flexibility and I practice strengthening. And this is how I've stayed healthy through 47 years of beating myself up doing crazy things. So stabilize the knee joint by stabilizing the muscles around it. You can have bulletproof knees, even with a lot of wear and tear. I look forward to using my knees till my 100 years old. So, now if you want an entire strengthening program, just drop us a DM in Instagram and we're going to call it Strong Knee. So STRONGKNEE, Strong Knee, in order to get access to that complete strengthening guide. Okay? Start your pain-free journey to healthy knees today. All right? Go ahead and make it a great day.